Good morning, good morning. Hello, welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show here live on Backchannel. The only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your device. Thank you for joining us this morning. Hello to Doug, who's already on the stream.
Good morning, Doug. We missed you yesterday, Doug. So good to have you here again.
We did indeed. Hope you're well, Doug. Hello to Karamis London and Stacey, who are also listening on the stream. Also, if you'd like to get involved this morning, say hello. The command to give your device is, if you're watching on an Echo show, you can see Allyson in full-on tiger print. Is it tiger print or leopard print?
I think this might be leopard. Yeah, I think it's
leopard.
I'm not going to lie, though. I bought it from Madeline, so I don't think it's animal specific. I don't think they really followed the full pattern correctly.
If you can see that, let us know what print it is. No, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv and leave us a review while you're there. That would be absolutely super. That would be smashing if you did that. We've had a lot of reviews coming in via Backchannel TV. Click the leave a review button. William said he loves watching in the mornings. Chatting with the hosts adds a great morning dimension, some great creative stuff. And Tim said the morning shows I've been able to view and listen to have been fun to listen to and interact with. So there you go. Some lovely reviews we've had. If you would like to leave us a review, go to backchannel.tv. And loads of your loved word of the day quiz. That'll be returning very, very soon here on Backchannel. Yes. We have shows here all day, Allyson. Did you know that?
You know what, Hayley? I may have heard something about us having 12 hours of content now throughout the day.
Well, Allyson, you heard correctly because we do have 12 hours of content, 8 till 10. Lovely Liv Harrison is here. We'll be having a little chat with Liv later, find out what's coming up in her show today. 10 till 12, it's a Jam and Rennie show. 12 till 2, the Anthony Davis show. 4 till 6, Hal Rudnick is here. And 2 till 4, Hal Rudnick, and 4 till 6, Mario Smith. 12 hours worth of content, so jump in, say hello, check out all the other shows here on Backchannel. But don't leave us yet, because, well, A, they're not on, and B, we're here till 8 a.m. March the 30th. What day is it? Wednesday, Allyson. Midweek.
Hump day. We made it. We're here. It's
Hump day.
And it's gotten, I mean, I know we're all over the world. Weather is different everywhere, but today it was rainy and gray. You don't need that on a Wednesday. We need some sunshine, some put some pep in our step, but rainy and gray, that's all right.
Yeah, yesterday in the UK, it was glorious. It was really nice. The sun was out. I felt really happy. Like, oh, a lovely day. Got a wash on, Allyson. Put me washing out.
Oh, you're saying that. That's
day.
A British person's dream.
Big day. Yeah, but today in the UK is very cold and damp and miserable. But happy birthday to these celebrities whose birthday is today on March the 30th, Aries, of which I am one. Celine Dion, 54 today.
Oh, her heart will go on and on.
I seen her in concert. Very funny. Did little jokes. I seen her in Leeds. Listen to this. It's a very Will Dell joke, this. We'll get Will on to review this. And she said, Leeds, you can Leeds your hat on.
Oh, no.
Will, you're on mute, mate. You're on mute. No. What's happening?
That's what I really think.
Hey, here he is. The guy who's in charge of the tech.
It's difficult. There's
like
at least 3 buttons, you guys.
I don't want your job. I'll say that. Definitely not.
That's fine. Leads your hat on. Yeah, okay, I love it. I'm here for it.
Leads your hat.
She was getting very frustrated as well because lots of men were shouting out, "We love you!" And after about the 16th time, she's like, "Yes, I need to crack on with the show."
Like, I know you love me.
I know you love me. I love you too. Let me do the show now. Let me do the show.
Yeah, she's like, seriously, I need to crack on now. Stop saying it. Yeah, Celine Dion.
I love her.
Great.
Yeah.
She's great. Really enjoyable show.
So is Leeds. Leeds is great as well.
Leeds is great as well.
Leeds. You can lead your hat on.
You can lead your hat on.
Happy birthday, Celine Dion. MC Hammer is 60 today. You still can't touch it. You still can't touch it.
You still can't touch it. He's a priest now, isn't he? I believe he is.
No.
Yeah, I believe he is.
He?
Yeah. He's a man of God speaking the word.
Does he do this? You can't bless this. Happy birthday, MC Hammer. Hello to April, who's just joined the stream. Morning, April. Robbie Coltrane, who is best known in the States for Hagrid in Harry Potter, is 72. Wow. Didn't realise he was that old. 72 today.
Me neither.
And almost as old as you, Ali. And Eric Clapton, little joke,
How
little joke.
dare you? How dare you?
Eric Clapton is 77 today. Happy birthday to all your celebrities. If you have a birthday today, you'd like us to give you a shout out, or someone else. So for example, it was Doug's mum's birthday last week, Betty. So we give her a big shout out. You'd like us to say hello to any of your friends? Let us know. The command to give your device, if you're watching on an Echo show, is the word say. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. If you're on the YouTube, just type in the box below. Loads of ways to get involved this morning. Talk to us. Listen, honestly, say hello. You can tell us anything you want here on The Breakfast Show. Because if you don't talk to us, honestly, I can't stretch this enough. The show, quite literally, if you don't get involved, is two tired women talking to each other for 2 hours.
Two tired women talking for 2 hours.
So get involved with the show this morning. We would absolutely love to hear from you. National Days today. Ready for this, Allyson?
I am. And I'm following your lead, Hayley, because I'm having some problems. I can't get the show plan up. So if I seem distracted, I want you to know I'm not ignoring. Inform me. Everything is new to me. So if I give you some excited reactions, they're genuine. Go for it.
Always give excited reactions, even when you know what's coming up. I'm like, morning, Allyson. You're like, oh, my days. Is it morning?
Is it morning? Yeah. Yeah.
National Pencil Day. Big news, Allyson. If you've got a pencil, today is a day to get it out and use it.
Do people use pencils? Construction workers use pencils, and
yeah, artists, Allyson.
Artists use pencils. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. National Pencil Day today. Get your pencils out. Do a bit of drawing, maybe. It's a national day for it. This has knocked me sick a little bit. National Turkey Neck Soup Day.
Oh. Well, now
I didn't realize turkey soup is a thing, but turkey neck?
You didn't know turkey soup was a thing?
Yeah, I did, but not turkey neck specifically. That's the big...
Yeah, well, I think essentially what that is, Hayley, is they use the neck just for like flavoring. It's kind of like to make the broth.
Oh no, it's making me feel ill. It's too early in the morning to talk about turkey neck soup. Hello. April said hello. Good morning, April. Thanks very much.
April.
Very much appreciate it, April. Lovely to have you back. Correct has joined the stream and Doug is back with us. Good morning. If you'd like to say hello, like lovely April has done, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us. The name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by anything you like, within reason. Don't forget it's very early in the morning. Or you could go to backchannel.tv, type whatever you want in there, like lovely April has done. National Turkey Neck Soup Day, and also it's National Take a Walk in the Park Day. Now listen, Allyson.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I do love a walk in the park. But because of the old pandemic, I've absolutely exhausted that because all we were allowed to do was go for a walk once a day for like 6 months.
It was National Walk in a Park 2 years.
2 years. So, and I literally, I know from memory every blade of grass in the park near me. So we're trying to do things while I can. But it is National Take a Walk in the Park Day today. So go and have a little walk, see what you can see. What's your favourite park, Allyson?
The one that I live closest to, it is Alexandra Park. It was the first national park built in Europe. And it was built for I know this is a fact, it was built for, because in Manchester, this is where the textile factories were before like the wars. And so all the textile owners bought houses in Whalley Range. And so that was the first park that was built so all the rich people could walk the gardens.
Oh.
So it is the first.
And look who lives there now.
This girl. This girl. We got 4 swans. It's beautifully, immaculately kept. It's a stunning park. We even have tortoises in the water. I don't know why, but there's tortoises there. It's very exciting.
Oh, exciting.
April, you had a fun breakfast. So April's just shared with us. She had, how do I say that correctly? I always say it wrong. Gnocchi?
I don't know.
It's a type
Gnocchi?
of gnocchi. That's it. Yeah. You had gnocchi for breakfast. Well, that's quite a breakfast thing.
Pasta, isn't it?
It is a pasta. It's like a round, almost like a ball, a dough ball, if I am correct.
Oh, here's Will to correct us. Here he is.
Sorry,
here's the food
guys.
Police. Woo!
I don't mean to be that guy.
Gnocchi. Is that how you say it?
It's pronounced gnocchi, and it's made from potatoes. So
it's a potato. Okay.
Is it? I've just googled it.
It's made from potatoes and like flour and stuff. You like cook the potatoes and like mush it up. It is delicious.
There we go.
So that's an
It's used
excellent
like
breakfast.
pasta, though, isn't it? You can use it like a pasta.
Sure.
Sure.
You do what, Ali?
You're
You
so
can
passive
do.
aggressive, Will. Sure, whatever you want.
Ali, if you want to use gnocchi like pasta, you do whatever you want.
But what would you use it
Thanks,
for, Will?
Will. Oh, go
No,
on.
no, don't get rid of him. We're one more food.
No,
talk.
don't get rid of it.
Don't get rid of him. Well, how would you use it, Will? Tell me how
Uh,
you would use gnocchi.
My favorite gnocchi dish is
Here we go.
it's like got peas and cream in it, and like bacon and stuff.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
nice.
It's almost like a carbonara.
Almost like carbonara. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Which
There
is
we
a
go.
pasta dish.
Okay, sorry,
Good
Hayley.
morning.
Sorry, Hayley.
No,
I just
thanks,
needed
Will.
to...
Thanks,
Not to take
Will.
over.
Don't get Allyson on food. Good morning. Thanks, Ray. Hey, Allyson, here's some little facts for you. Did you know on this day in history, so on this very day, March the 30th, but in the year 1858,
I was a
big day
young
back in
I was
18
a young 32.
Yeah, well, you'll remember this day. Big day back in 1838. Hyman L. Lipman, you remember him?
Yeah.
Of Philadelphia, received a US patent for a pencil with an attached razor. A razor, not a razor. That would be like prison. A rubber
With a razor.
pencil.
With an eraser. A rubber, as they say
Eraser, yeah.
sometimes here. Rubber is a different thing in other countries.
Do you
but an
remember that
eraser.
day when they got the patent for the eraser on the
Yeah,
pencil?
you
Do
know, I
remember
don't
it?
like to talk about it because it was originally my idea and I shared it with him. And then, of course, the man takes it and
Mm.
makes it his own. He just knew how
Yeah.
to fill out the patent form quicker than I did. So, but
There you
big
go.
day, big day. You could erase your mistakes. You could erase your
Hey!
mistakes. Yeah.
And also, Allyson, on this very day, March the 30th, in the year 1853, Dutch painter Vincent van Gogh was born. Do you remember that?
I do.
You actually was the midwife on the scene, weren't you, when
I
Van Gogh
was
was
the
born?
midwife on the scene. Yeah. Yeah. It was
Okay.
it was a big day. It was very exciting. I knew the baby had talent, and I literally put a paintbrush in his hand when he came out because I was like, this
Mm.
guy, this one's a painter. I knew.
Don't you find it sad how these artists aren't often appreciated until they've passed away? Do you think that will happen with me and you? People will actually
Yes.
go, do you know what? Them dancing to the Stings Will plays is actually art. They'll appreciate that when we're not here.
I think they know it's art right now. It maybe just isn't an art they want to. Look at how sweet April is. Good morning, Will. She gave you your own private good morning today, Will. That's so nice.
Thank you, April. Hey, Allyson, shall I tell you what's coming up in the next 2 hours of the show?
Hey, Hayley, let us give us a rundown. Let me know because I still don't have the show plan. So if you could inform me on what's going on.
Oh. Coming up in the next 2 hours, who knows, because Allyson won't be able to read out the plan. We're going to be doing our agony auntie section, such as my co-host can't get the script up. We're going to be talking about your problems. We're going to be solving your problems, hopefully. We're going to be doing the one-star film review where we take a film that's been panned online, but what is the film? We'd love you to guess. And as always, we end the show on competitive true or false.
You have reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Yes, that is all coming up in the next 2 hours of the show. So stick around, get involved like April has done. Say hello to us. If you are watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can type it in there. And while you're there, hit the leave a review button. We'd love to know what you think of the Hayley and Allyson show and
We really
Backchannel
would.
as a whole. It would mean a lot to us if you did. If you're on YouTube, just type in the comments box below. We get them all. If you live near Allyson, just shout through a letterbox.
That it works as
Loads
well.
of ways. Loads of ways. But now it is time for us to solve your problems in our Agony Aunties section. Yes, myself and Allyson are your glamorous, younger Agony Aunties. And we are going to attempt to solve your problems here this morning on the Hayley and Allyson show. Here's a quick disclaimer. We are not trained therapists. We are not even trained to do this job. So, but if you want the opinions of two stand-up comedians about your problems, then go ahead, send them in. Just beware of that disclaimer. We may not necessarily solve them, but we're very open about it. If you have a problem you'd like us to solve, get in touch in the following ways. As normal for the show, the command to give your device if you're watching is the word say, followed by your issue, or go to backchannel.tv. You can type it in there. Or if you have a more in-depth problem, go email us at backchannel@tv. Backchannel, is that right? Backchannel.tv. It's not on the thing anymore.
Yeah, backchannel.tv.
Backchannel.tv. Hi, Doug. Doug says, I think I'm back. Will, what's the email? hello@backchannel.tv. There we go. That's the one, isn't it? Good morning. It's very early.
We're all over the place, gang. Sorry, it's a Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Also, lovely Doug likes to do this. If you have any advice for the people who have problems, let us know your opinion as well. It's probably better than ours in the following ways that I just suggested. hello@backchannel.tv. So here we go. First problem, Allyson, is from Jamie in Maine. Doug said, am I back with you? You are back with us, Doug.
You are back, Doug. It's
your
okay,
messages.
Doug. We're all having problems today. My technology is being weird too, so glad to have you with us, Doug. All right. Jamie in Maine.
Jamie in Maine says, I've been thrown under the bus at work for something that wasn't my fault. How do I point out to management who's really at fault without looking like a snitch or burning any bridges?
Okay. What I would say is, can you speak with your manager, have a meeting, and just be like, look, let's go into the details of what went wrong with this project. And if you can really break it down with the manager, there might be a polite way to kind of guide them to the realization that it wasn't necessarily you. Maybe it was Sally who didn't get that report to you quick enough. But you don't want to be like, Sally didn't get the report to me. You could just be like, okay, so we did this. Yes, I was a little late receiving the report, so I didn't get that into. If you can go through the details, there is a chance that you can, without directly pointing fingers, show, maybe you could discuss, so this doesn't happen again. Can we go over to see where things went wrong?
He said, though, in the problem, Allyson, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
he
no,
said,
please.
How do I point out to management who's really at Oh, yeah. I thought he was saying management was at fault. That's me reading it incorrectly.
That's fine. Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah. so I think always having follow-up meetings with management or your manager after any project or any sort of thing, whether it go good, whether it go bad, so you can have a recap. Those sort of you can kind of then both of you have an idea of where things maybe went wrong. So again, you're not pointing fingers, but you are taking the reins to be like, I don't want this to happen again. Let's go over things. And then you can highlight maybe the areas that weren't so efficiently done without, again, pointing fingers. But if you're the one to take the reins on the follow-up meeting, I think that looks really good because you are taking responsibility. So I think that would be what I would do. That's how I would broach the subject of pointing out that maybe it wasn't all necessarily you, but without going, it was Lisa, it was Sally. Just a meeting to recap so we know what not to do next time. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Thanks, Allyson. And Doug says, I agree with Allyson. There we go. Nice and simple.
Well, Doug, I appreciate that. If only I could teach my boyfriend to say that all the time.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with Allyson to have a meeting. Hello to Steve and hello to Alec, who've just joined the stream this morning. We're I'm currently attempting to say the word currently. We're currently attempting to solve people's problems here this morning on the Hayley and Allyson show. And Tom from Massachusetts has been in touch.
Yep.
And Tom says, is it unethical to flirt with someone who's in a relationship? I know that nothing is going to happen, brackets probably, but it's just fun to be a bit flirty with them. What are you saying, Ellie?
Well, the fact that you put probably in the brackets. I mean, if you had just left it, nothing's ever going to happen. But because you put that probably in there, you know you're flirting with intent. You know you're flirting with intent. If you were to say, oh, we're just having a fun little flirt, but you like this person, I think you got to be careful. I think you got to watch it. Now, look, everyone likes to feel flattered. Everyone likes to feel complimented. I don't want to say don't flirt, but just the fact that you put that probably in there, That means you're like, I mean, probably nothing will ever happen. Oh, until that office party where all goes wrong. Um, I don't know. Are you in a relationship? Oh, let's talk about this. Is the person flirting in a relationship? How would your partner feel about you flirting with somebody? I don't think they are. So they're like, I'm just flirting with somebody who's in a relationship. I don't know. You got to be careful. You can't toy with people's emotions. I'm sure it's innocent. I'm sure it's fun, but I just think you got to be careful. I don't know. Is it unethical? Well, I mean,
Do you know, I still know this woman, but this is going slightly off topic, but she's a flirting guru. That's her job. She teaches people how to flirt because
really?
honestly, because in business, they use flirting as a tool to sort of get what they want. So she goes into businesses to teach people how to flirt. It's mad. That's her job, a flirting expert. So if you're just sort of flirting, I mean, it's always nice to have a flirt, isn't it? It passes the time. But if they're, I mean, I guess it all depends on if they're flirting back, I guess, doesn't it? Because if they
Yeah.
don't want the attention, then stop.
Yeah.
Because that is harassment. Doug said, as long as they don't mind, they know that you're joking. Yeah, I mean, obviously, is it two-way street? Got lots of follow-up questions, Tom.
We do.
Get
Well,
involved.
you just got to be careful, you know. Is it unethical to flirt with someone who's in a relationship? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Allyson, my partner doesn't even flirt with me, and he's in a relationship.
but Haley, how would you feel if your partner was flirting with somebody at their workplace?
I'd be raging.
Yeah,
I would be
exactly.
raging.
See, so I'm like, I don't know. It's hard. Is it unethical? Maybe a little, but apparently flirting is a profession. So, what do I know?
There we go. Thank you, Allyson. Thank you, Doug, for
Proceed with
your
caution is my only advice.
proceed
Proceed with caution. Yeah.
Hello to Ashley from Wisconsin. And Ashley says, I'm starting a new job in a new city. Sounds like an 80s film. She starting a new job in a new city.
New me.
New me. So I'll be meeting a lot of new people for the first time, and I'm really bad at first impressions. Any advice for good icebreakers or things not to do?
Okay. I think your number one thing when you're meeting people is, yes, you want to let them know a bit about you. But I'm a big fan of, in conversations, I kind of always turn it back to the other person. I always kind of try to feature, when I'm meeting somebody new, I try to make them realize I'm very interested in them, or talking about maybe the job or the environment that you're in, or if you quickly can find a subject matter that you're both interested in, then you can start conversations about that. Maybe even tell them about, being new here, what it's like being a new person, the experiences. I always just try to fish for topics that they seem to be interested in and then build on top of that. That's kind of what I do. As far as icebreakers go, yeah, Haley?
I was going to say, can you remember the first time you met me? I'm trying to think when I met you initially, where it was, but I can't
It must have been
remember.
at a gig. I'm sure it was at a Laughing Cows gig, would be my guess.
Mm.
Laughing Cows was a company here in the UK, and I'm quite sure, because that is how I kind of remember knowing you. And then, look, we're lucky though, because we've always had comedy. That's our similar,
Mm.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's difficult, isn't it, when you start in a job, because the only thing you have in common is the job. And you don't want to
It's the job.
constantly talk about the job because, it's hard, isn't it? But I think Alison's right. Doug said, just be a good listener.
Yeah, always. And again, gear that conversation towards them. Maybe find out where they're from. Did they move there? Have they lived there all their life in the city? If they've lived in the city all their life, can they tell you things about maybe you should try doing in the city? Like that sort of subject matter.
Yeah, but don't be too intense. Like, where you from? What's your mum's maiden name? Like, don't be like too intense with it, Ashley. You can ask questions, but don't make it like a Netflix interrogation
No.
scene.
There's a lot of good books out there actually on icebreaking topics. So honestly, if you're trying to think about what are some, I would go to your bookstore or whatever and look up a couple of books. Read some books on like icebreakers, or online, Google best icebreaking like there's so many ways now. But I think you're very smart to be preemptively thinking about what kind of subject matter you can talk about. The fact that you're already thinking about it now makes me go, you're going to be fine when you get there. You're going to be absolutely fine.
But just don't hold the book on icebreakers as you're asking them the questions, because
Do
that will...
do you have allergies? Are you
Good morning. Thank you for your problems. If you've just joined us, this is the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel. We are currently attempting to solve your problems this morning. If you have a problem you'd like us to discuss, or you'd like the opinions of two stand-up comedians based in the UK, get involved. The command to give your device is the word say, followed by your issue, or go to backchannel.tv. April says, I would just say be a good listener as well. Thank you, April. And thank you, Doug, for your advice. One more problem, Allyson. This is from Laura in Texas.
Hey,
Laura,
all my exes.
Every time.
Every-
Laura says, my friend is one of those unsolicited advice givers. Like, even when you don't ask, she'll just go on and on and on about what you could do and what she thinks. Even when she came to my apartment, she kept talking about how I could decorate. Rude. Is there a way I can get her to stop, or make myself stop being so bothered by it?
Okay, I'm really impressed that you put that last question in at the end, because what do I say all the time? We cannot control other people. All we can control is how we react to other people. So this person, look, I think I fall into this a little bit. My sister cannot stand me because all I ever want to do is look, I just want people to be happy in their lives. I don't like people feeling uncomfortable. I don't like people feeling so I'm constantly trying to, like, if somebody mentions something that they're going through, I'm like, oh, what about this? I've heard about this, or you could try this. So I might fall into one of these categories of being an unsolicited advice giver. So for all of us, we do apologize. Maybe this person genuinely feels they are helping by doing this sort of thing. Do you see that they do this with everyone? Is this an everyone thing that they do this with? Because if it is, then it's a part of who they are. You could, so within yourself, just go, every time they offer that unsolicited advice, just go, it is coming from a good place. They mean to do a good thing. So in your mind, give yourself the little talk about, okay, they're not telling you, they're not preaching to you, they're trying to help you. But other things you could do, you could start doing the same thing back to them. So if they bring up anything, because here's the other thing, sometimes maybe it's a bit of a diversion thing, right? They don't want to get into their own problems, so they're ready to jump into, let's fix your life up, let's talk about your stuff, let's get into your world so we don't have to do that. But maybe you need to turn it around, and if they start talking about anything, be like, you know what I think you should do, and start doing it to them and see how they like it. I bet you it'll drive them crazy.
Do you know what I think you should do, Allyson? Just a little joke.
I was
little
like,
joke. Why? You were
help
like,
me,
what?
help me.
Oh.
The other thing you could do is, oh, this is when I get devious. You could have a little chat with them about someone at work who constantly is giving you their opinions on how to change things in your life, and it's really driving you crazy. And ask them, how would you deal with a person like this? And then they'll give you their opinion on what you should do. And then when they start to do it to you, do exactly what they said you should do to deal with that imaginary person that you created. So literally, see what they would say. How would they deal with it? Present it to them as a problem, see what their solution is, and then try it on them. That's what I would do.
Oh, sneaky. April said, I would be the bigger person and walk away. Good for you, April.
Yeah.
Previously, in regards to the question earlier from Ashley about what are good icebreakers, producer Will sent us some funny icebreaker questions. Here are a few of them. Okay. I'll ask you them, Allyson. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
If you were a wrestler, what would your entrance theme song be?
Ooh, gosh, it would probably be Mama Said Knock You Out, LL Cool J.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
What was the worst style choice you've ever made? I mean, I make them on a day-to-day basis here on Backchannel.
Tapered jeans. I don't know why we're into tight, tapered, skinny jeans. I just feel it's a mistake in general. When I was a child, I wore them and it was very uncomfortable, and I'm never going back.
Okay, thank you, Allyson. And, sorry, I'm just looking. They're all car-related, and then I know you don't drive. So. The zombie apocalypse is coming. Who are 3 people you want on your team?
Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, definitely. Well, yeah, Hayley. Hayley's given me so many
Thank
wonderful
you.
things. I need Hayley on my team. Obviously Danny, because I love Danny. And then somebody who has property somewhere outside, in a far off, someone who owns land in Scotland or a far off place. That's what I'd be looking for. Someone who has property or land somewhere. My friends Rick and Lindsay. Rick and Lindsay. That's who I'd need.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Allyson. Thank you, everyone. April and Doug who got involved there. That was our agony auntie section. But now it is time for our first game of the show. It's time for the 1-star movie review. Do the jingle, Allyson.
1-star movie review. 1-star movie review.
Yes. Hello to Funny Bobcat, who's just joined the stream. And we've had a comment through saying work right. Don't know what that means, but we'll work it out.
Are you talking to your device? Work right. You're yelling at the device.
It might be. Sometimes we get comments and we're like, what? What do you mean volume up? And it's for the device.
Sorry, I was talking to the device.
Allyson just talks really loud. And they're like, no, I just was talking to my device. It's time for the 1-star movie review game. What this segment is, if you haven't listened / watched, if you haven't washed, then go and get a wash. But you haven't watched before. Allyson Jewsmith is going to read out 4 reviews left by 4 different people of the World Wide Web. What these reviews all have in common is they've reviewed a movie, they've hated it that much, they've gone online, spilled their venom out onto the pages of IMDb and wrote this movie a terrible review, a 1-star review. 4 reviews, all for the same movie, all been given 1 star. Now, just because it's been left a 1-star review doesn't mean it's a bad movie. It just means this selection of people on the internet don't like it. Myself and Allyson, huge fans of the film Grease 2. Turns out, not for anyone actually.
Not for everyone. Yeah, no. Very few people.
Very few. So just bear that in mind. It might not be a bad film. It just means these people don't like it. 4 reviews. All we want from you, dead easy, is the name of the movie. If you think at any point you know what the film is these people have given a 1-star review for, make a guess in the following ways. The command to give your device, if you're watching on an Echo show, is the name of your device followed by the word say, followed by your guess. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can type your guess in there. And while you're there, hit the leave a review button. Let us know what you think of the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel. As long as it's good. I'm just trying. You can say what you want. Say whatever you like. And like these people do in these reviews. But also, what we do is we like to add an extra element to this game. So our lovely Allyson is a trained drama teacher. Didn't do the air quotes today.
That's so nice. She likes to belittle my skills.
I just did them under the desk so you couldn't see. She's a trained drama teacher, and how she reads these reviews out is in a different style for each one, just to add a little extra element to the game. If you have a suggestion of how you'd like Allyson to read the review out, let us know now. Whatever you suggest, she will read it like that, within reason. We're a breakfast show. So, for example, in the past, I like to use this example. Grass Puddle on YouTube said, Allyson, could you read this out like a Texas man who's going down a bike going down a road on a bike full of potholes? She did it.
She
did a very good job. Yesterday, you did one of my favorite ones yesterday. You read it like a pensioner YouTuber.
That was
hit
fun.
the like button.
Smash that like button.
I enjoyed that one very, very much. The more difficult, the more silly you make these suggestions for Allyson to read it. I'll be honest, the more amusing it is for me. So get your suggestions in. If you have a suggestion how you'd like Allyson to read these out, like Allyson, read this like an army sergeant, or Allyson, read this like a politician, then she will do it. She will do it. So get those in. It's just an added little element to the game, but don't let Alyson's performance distract you from what we want. All we want is the name of the film these people have left a 1-star review for. All right.
I think my favorite has still been Troll Under a Bridge. I really liked that. The day Will got me to read it like a troll living under a bridge. That was fun.
There you go. So make your suggestions now. While we're waiting for your suggestions, producer Will has said, Allyson, can you read the first review out like you've just stepped out of the time machine into the year 1822? Very specific there, Will.
1822. All right.
Very specific. Take it away, Allyson.
Now, wait. I'm assuming I'm coming from this day and age back to 1822.
Yeah, so you're the first person to have time traveled, and you've gone from today, the 30th of March, 2022, back in time to the year 1822.
I'm not saying that
Still
we're
the 30th of
overcomplicating
March.
things. Listen,
Haley,
it's
you
meant
know
to
what,
be-
Haley? That's quite enough from you.
Did you shut her out? Did you shut her down?
I did.
I wield that
It's
kind of
meant
power.
to be a fun, simple game.
No, it's very serious acting,
Okay.
you guys.
Here we go. Let me get
Otherwise,
it.
people won't
Okay.
know what the movie is.
Okay,
They're not
so
doing that. All right, okay. Thanks, Will. Thanks.
Thanks, everybody. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.
again, remember everyone, the key is to listen to the details in the review, not necessarily the way I read it as a time traveler, going back to 1822. All right, here we go. That's me landing. Oh, where on earth am I? I'm going to open up the... Oh, it looks like I'm in the year 1822. That's crazy. I bet you they don't even have movies. You know, I better remember the last movie I just saw if I'm ever gonna be able to relax. I mean, with no movies. I mean, the last movie I saw. I mean, it was about, oh gosh, you know, it makes me think I'm over this secret. Agents, ex-military, super spy, government spook, martial arts experts, and everything movies. When you have a character like this, they become a Mary Sue, or in this case, a Larry Joe, which is a character who can do no wrong, just like me here in 1822. There's no point in watching the movie because you already know what the ending is going to be. This movie is one of those movies. You already know the ending. You already know the main character will win the day and that they will beat everyone up. Oh, goodness, there seems to be some people coming towards me. I hope I can communicate with them correctly here in 1822.
Thanks, Allyson. I was laughing my head off back there. I like the way you did any reference to what was going on in 1822. You just stated it was 1822.
There you go. Some days you can't through, vocal acting really. Also, I didn't have a lot of 1822 references in my head at the time, so I had to just.
I like. Can you do the noise of you entering 1822 again, please? There we go. April said, and I don't blame you, April. You said I'm just going to listen and play when it's true or false. Hey.
April, I understand. If you do think you might know the movie, though, by all means, join in. Big clues on that. It's agents, ex-military, super spy, government, martial arts. It's one of those kind of movies, a.k.a. A action. Action, I believe they call them action movies.
There we go. But what is a movie? Make a guess. Listen, make a guess. What's the movie? The command to give your advice.
April, you're so sweet. I'm just going to listen this game if that's
I'm just
fine,
going to tap
April.
out of this.
It's totally fine, April. I'm with you. You never know. A review may come up that's more your style. You might be drawn back in.
April, do you have any suggestions of how you're like, oh, she's gone. She's waiting for true or false. If you have a suggestion of how you'd like Allyson to read a review, maybe you'd like her to read it like she's time traveled to the year 1823 or 1824.
It's a very different read.
It's very different read. The command to give your device is the word say, followed by Allyson. Do this read like a 90-year-old man with one tooth. Or if you are listening on an audio-only echo, as Funny Bobcat, Alec, Karamis, and London currently are, and Stacey, go to backchannel.tv. You can type in your suggestions there. If you're on YouTube, just type in the box below. Loads of ways to get involved this morning. I'm going to make a suggestion, Allyson.
Ooh, tell me, Hayley.
I'd like you to read the next suggestion like a work colleague who's hosting. Okay. So do we have speed awareness courses in the US?
Yeah. If you go and you can take a course.
If you're caught speeding in the UK, you have to do a thing called a speed awareness course where they basically tell you off for speeding and you have to pay for that. So that's what Alyson's going to do. You're going to be hosting a speed awareness course. All right, Ali?
All right, great. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Glad you could make it. I hope none of you sped over here. Sorry, bad joke. Anyway, we're here to speak to you today about what you did wrong. But before we get into that, speaking of things that are wrong, listen, I watched this movie the other night. Thoroughly disappointing. You wouldn't be rushing to watch this one, I'll tell you. If anything, you'd be stopping at all the red lights. Every word of the dialogue is a cliche plagiarized, and plagiarized from countless other bad action thrillers. I use that word loosely. The CIA speak from the 1960s movies, all of the stupid computer lingo thrown in just for a hint of multitude. It all just sounds completely corny and phony, you know? Like when you say you're sorry for speeding, that kind of phony. Yeah, right. The CIA would have a folder on a computer labeled Black Ops. Watching stuff happen on a computer screen or a phone is just about the lowest rung in cinema. Please stop. Like you should when there's red lights, like you did not, Larry, which is why you're in this course right now. You know, an elephant could lose anyone trying to follow it in the middle of that mob in Athens, and it doesn't get any better. Trust me, everyone. This movie was a waste of time. Now, back to your scolding.
Thank you, Allyson. But what is the name of the movie? Let us know. The command to give your device if you'd like to make a guess. Listen, there is no pressure because there is no prize.
No prize.
None. But you can make a guess. It's just a fun game to wake you up this morning. The command to give your device if you're watching on an Echo show and see Allyson itching the nape of her neck. The command is the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, probably for the best today, we look very, very tired. Well, I do anyway. The command,
the command. Don't you take that from me. I'm tired too. No.
The command is command. Just go to backchannel.tv. Morning, backchannel.tv. Just type in your guess there. 2 reviews, both left for one movie. They both give it a 1-star review. We know it's an action movie. We know it's something to do with the CIA. I've not seen this movie. Heard big things about it though.
Either. It's not my genre. Not my genre of film that I would choose.
I can tell you there's more than one movie of this. I think it's 3 or 4. There's a few. Here we go. 2 more reviews. I can tell you this movie was released initially in 2016 though. Got 6.6 on IMDb. So a lot of people do like this film. Ooh. 2 more reviews. What is the movie? Get your guesses in now. How would you like Allyson to read the next reviews? Do you have any suggestions? Do you know what, Allyson? I'm going to get you to read it like a pensioner or an old person who is a YouTuber again, just because I enjoyed it so much yesterday.
You enjoyed it yesterday? Okay, here we go. My YouTube character, her name is Ethel. Here we go. Hey, everyone, it's Ethel back again. Thanks for joining my live YouTube stream feed. My grandkids just helped me set this up. So smash that like button if you're enjoying this. I'm gonna talk about a movie I saw the other day, if I can remember most of it. An early scene foreshadowed how bad this movie is. A bunch of people on laptops are hacking into computers all over the world. The CIA traces one of them and shuts off the power to the building. I don't even know how to shut off the power to my oven. All the laptops instantly shut off. That's quite a trick. Shutting off the power so completely that the batteries lose power. The movie has one action sequence repeated over and over and over and over. And the lead is moving through a crowd. The bad guys are zeroing in. It's getting more and more suspenseful. And then he gets away. If you'd liked the way I described the movie that I think I remember watching, then you let me know. You could send me a letter, or you can smash that like button.
Thank you, Allyson. What is the name of the movie? Make a guess. Give you a huge clue now. Stars Matt Damon. Action film.
And some might even say that from the first movie, a bunch more were born.
Allyson, hey, let's read the next review. However you'd like to read it, Allyson.
Are you condemning my hint? All right. Here's I'm going to read it like Hayley, who was disappointed in my hints. Here we go.
Do you know what? There's one board every minute, isn't there? Anyway, let's go. Read the review, Ali.
Here we go. This is me being Hayley, disappointed in my bad jokes. I just viewed a film that was full of style and excellent character development. Cafe Society in brackets. It's a treasure. As I was exiting, I saw that the film was to begin in a few minutes. And since I had seen the lead on the late night show talk about the motorcycle chase scene that had me interested in seeing it, so I decided I would. Oh, the motorcycle scene comes early in the film, and I was hugely disappointed because the sequence is heavily edited and the camera is shaking throughout. Just like Allyson when she gets in a chair in a hotel and can bounce. Look, the audience is not meant to see the chase as though it were in real time. Oh, Allyson.
Oh, Allyson. What's the name of the movie? Come on, make a guess. We've told you part of it.
I mean, it was released 2016, 6.6 on IMDb. Stars Matt Damon, Tommy Lee Jones, and Alyssa, how do I say it? Vikander?
Yeah.
Vikander. Look, it's an action film. There's a lot of exciting things. CIA. April has guessed Mrs. Doubtfire. April, thank you so much for your guess. Let's see if we can give a couple more clues. Like I said, several more movies were born out of this
Yep.
film.
Yeah.
Hayley,
there's
how's your
lots
friend
of-
Jason doing? I don't know how to make this.
There's lots of Jace, lots of film Jace scenes. I don't know how to make it any easier. Jason Bourne is the
Jason
film.
Bourne is the
Jason
film,
Bourne.
everyone.
There you go. One Bourne every minute. Thank you for joining us. Hello to Five and hello to Steve. I think you've just rejoined Steve. There you go. Thank you for making a guess, though, April. We do appreciate it.
We really appreciate it, April, especially because you were going to sit it out. Thank you, April. Thank you.
That was the one-star movie review game. But now it's time for the news stories. Yes, here on the Hayley and Allyson show, we don't like to talk about the news stories that make you sad. We like to talk about the news stories such as in the Metro, a woman who found an enormous 9-inch lemon that was the same size as a baby's head. Who doesn't want to talk about giant lemons?
I
this
do.
morning?
I do. I love a lemon.
Can we get the picture up for those watching on an Echo show, Will? Because there's a baby holding this lemon. Just really.
It doesn't even look real. That lemon is so big. It doesn't even look real. Wow.
So for those of you on an Echo show who can't see this, it's a baby holding a lemon and it's bigger than the baby's head. It is unreal. She found this just in a normal grocery shop. She didn't grow this. It was on the shelf of a normal grocery shop. I would have thought that was it looks like a melon. It's the size of a melon. Isn't it?
Truly, it's like, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 10 lemons. It is 10 lemons. I wonder if they charged the same price for that one lemon. It was like lemons.
I hope she didn't have to
30p.
weigh it.
Yeah.
No, she'd have to weigh it on the scales and it'd be like, whoa. Yes,
Don't
Tammy Warren.
they sell loose lemons? They sell loose lemons by one.
I mean, who's put that out on the shelf? Who's put that out on the shelf with all the other lemons?
I think
Man,
that's
this
so funny.
Tammy Warren spotted the yellow whopper in Wiltshire in the UK last week, and she believes the fruit is roughly 17 times the size of a standard lemon, Allyson.
Unbelievable. But then this woman's amazing. What did she do with that lemon? List all the things that she made with that lemon.
Okay, I'll tell you what she made with that lemon. First of all, she made a baby hold it to show how big it is. Then she made a concoction of bacon and cocktail treats. She made a blueberry cake, lemon cupcakes, lemon cake pops, and a lemon drizzle loaf. She bought the fruit for £5. That's how much the lemon cost. £5.
And then when she was done, she also used the lemon the rinds. She did something with the rinds as well.
Well, she made lemon syrup, lemon marmalade, fresh lemon, lemon curd. I mean, do you know, if you were a kid, you'd be like, lemon again.
First off, I'm amazed at this. I don't even know how to make one of those things that this woman has listed. And she used a real lemon to make all these. Go on, sorry.
Lots of gin and tonics. She made a lemon chicken dinner. I mean, it's too much. It's too much lemon to me. There we go. Hey, Will said, "Don't be sour about it."
Hey, Steve said she should have taken the seeds and made an orchard. Yeah, Steve, you could plant a whole orchard with the size of that lemon.
Yeah, £5 5 English pounds. It's about $4 it costed for this giant lemon. But there you go. Lemon on the brain. These are our news stories this morning. Illinois woman keeps getting unwanted shoe deliveries from UPS. Now,
I love this.
My article has froze. Woman in Illinois, as the title said, keeps getting deliveries, shoe deliveries. every couple of days. More than 15 pairs. And as she describes them, really, really, really tacky shoes. Now, if you're the person who's accidentally ordered those and they've gone to her house, I wouldn't be very happy if someone described them as really, really, really tacky. The shoes started being delivered to her home by UPS about a year ago. And since then, she's had between 15 and 20 pairs of shoes arrive. Not for her. They don't know why. They don't know why. Someone's clearly put her address in, but someone's paying for them. She's not paying for these shoes. They just keep turning up at her house. She keep having to send them back.
Yeah.
And that's been happening for a year. Amazon have apologized. They said it's a clerical error. They said they will work with the vendor to get their return labels corrected. But there you go. 15 pairs of shoes in a year she's had that aren't hers. Very tacky, she says.
Wow.
I quite like some of them.
Hey, I'd take free shoes, tacky or not. If they're my size, let's give it a go. Although it's probably going to be all high heels. I can't do high heels anymore. Do you wear high heels?
No, I can't. I'm a flat shoe woman. Do you know what? I can't. I used to when I was like 20, but now I can't walk in them. I look like a dog walking on its hind legs. I'm just all like, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? Do you wear a heel?
No. I mean, maybe a wedge, but I can't. They hurt. They hurt my little heel. I can't do it. Good morning to Funny Bobcat, who's just joined us. We're just doing some news stories. All right. Let's move on to the next one here.
Now, you tell us about this one, Allyson, because I don't understand it. Hello, Funny Bobcat. London has basically recruited 2 beavers to build dams. Justin, and they've called the beavers. Hey, listen to this. Justin Beaver and Sigourney Beaver. Hey.
Hey.
Justin, if
Did
you've got
Will
a
name them?
related
Did Will name them?
So, it's something to do. I mean, the article is very intense and doesn't.
It is intense. I tried to go through it as well.
Basically, they want the beavers to build dams in London to stop to mitigate the flooding, because there's not many beavers in London anymore. So they've brought these beavers in to build dams to stop the things. I mean, I'm not explaining it. Producer Will, can you come and explain it?
You've got it. You were almost there. Basically, they've reintroduced. So they basically years ago they got rid of all the beavers because they were causing a nuisance.
Yeah.
But now they're like, oh, we need them to help us to build their dams or whatever to mitigate the flooding. So they've reintroduced Justin and Sigourney, obviously not into central London because that would be dumb, but into the rural bits. So they'll it'll just prevent flooding further downstream.
It's a lot of pressure, isn't it, on those two beavers?
I mean, yeah. I'm sure they'll make more baby beavers, which this is not an immediate solution.
When a man beaver and a woman beaver fall in love,
Sigourney
they get married.
If you've got a beaver-related porn, let us know.
I'm trying to think of some more.
I'll be damned.
Oh, very good. That was a good one.
Justin Beaver.
While you think, Will, let's talk about another story here.
Beaver.
Hello to the observant parrot who's just joined the stream. We're talking the news stories very, very loosely this morning.
We are.
Hey, Will, have you got a story that could maybe about a shake that could maybe last 6 minutes?
6 minutes, I have.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hayley. It's really about a big Hummer. Because people have too much money. So this man built a 22-foot tall Hummer, like the car. Hummer's like the car.
Yeah.
With a sink and a toilet in it. I've got some
Jeep.
pictures.
A big Jeep. And it has a sink and a toilet. A sink and a toilet. That is my dream car. Go on.
I mean, just get an RV, my guy. Do you know what I mean? If you want a vehicle that's got a sink and a toilet in it, get a motorhome.
No, not in the AUE,
Arab United Arab
AUE. In the AUE, people like to build things. So this guy has built.
So if you're watching on an Echo show, you can see him next to it, and he is as tall as the wheel.
Yeah.
Of the Hummer, and in the background you can see a regular-sized Hummer, which is already quite a pretty big car. That can quite easily drive underneath it.
Wow, this guy's so happy.
He's very happy. He's got He's got a collection of big 4x4s.
Unknown user just said no. Yes,
No.
unknown user, absolutely
agree with you,
correct.
unknown
It is
user.
an unnecessary amount of machinery to have created. That is unnecessary.
So he holds a world record. So this guy's got the biggest collection of 4x4s, and he's now built the world's biggest Hummer. It's 46 feet long and 20 feet wide, 21 feet tall.
That's bigger than a lot of apartments in London. Just
Yeah,
so we-
bigger floor space than like where I live. It runs on 4 engines. It does work. Like you can drive it, but it takes 4 engines to get it going. So I don't want to know what its fuel efficiency is like. I can't imagine it's very high. But yeah, and he's gonna put it in a museum because he's got like a big car collection because he's rich. He's a billionaire. You have to be.
to just decide to build a 46
Like,
foot
hey,
long Hummer
Do you know what I want? Giant car.
with
just
a toilet and a
ridiculously big.
sink. I want a toilet and a sink in there. Yeah, just
It's,
get a motorhome.
Yeah, just get a motorhome. 3 times bigger than a normal Hummer. I mean, why? Where are you going to park it? And like, what are you going to do? Get up a ladder to put your groceries in the trunk? I don't think so.
Oh, he's going to build a museum to put it in.
That is true. It's just too big, and I don't need that. I don't want a big Hummer. Just get a motorhome.
Just a regular hum. I just need a regular Hummer. Even a regular Hummer is excessively big.
Yeah, they're already pretty big,
Yeah.
and I'm not here for it. I don't even drive.
Thanks, Will.
All right, Hayley.
Yeah, sorry, I've just ate one of my chocolates I got for Mother's Day.
Oh, that's nice.
Aw.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
which one did you take?
no, it's not nice. It's full of champagne. It's called.
Ooh.
Mm.
Good morning.
Oh, I'll have those. Send those to me.
Very
Put in a
nice. The
little
rest of them are very nice.
That's what I got my mum.
Chocolates?
Yeah, I got one of the big long boxes.
Hello, Five. Five says, hi, Hayley and Allyson. And so does Funny Bobcat. They say hi also. Hello to you both.
Hi.
Thank you for joining the stream this morning. Thanks, producer Will.
Thanks.
This is the Hayley and Allyson show. We are here for another hour. Yes.
About that.
About that, yes.
About an hour.
All right, Allyson, don't make me. Yeah.
About an hour. We got about an hour left. Hayley, in fact, have we, Doug?
What? Doug's not here. Doug's gone, Ollie.
He left.
He left. Joe Lexis said that they are 5. Hi, Joe Lexis. Thank you for rejoining us
Hi,
this
Joe
morning.
Lexis.
Listen, it's time for another game. But before we do that, Allyson, shall I tell you what's coming up in the next hour of the show?
Hayley, give us a breakdown of what's happening in the next hour.
We need a horn. Coming up in the next hour of the show, we're going to be playing real news or fake news. Are they real, genuine news stories, or are they fake news? We let you decide. And we're going to talk about most expensive objects made. That's not what we're going to talk about, but I'll read it properly shortly. And we're going to end the show on a game of true or false. That's all coming up in the next hour right
You
here.
have reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Yes, hello. Welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show. If you've just joined us, if you would like to leave us a review, let us know what you think of the Hayley and Allyson show, head to backchannel.tv and click the leave a review button. Let us know what you think of the show. But now it is time for a game. We are going to be playing the real news or fake news game.
Oh, I love this game. This game is a fun one, everyone.
Hello to Daoud. Am I saying it correctly? Apologies if not. Who's just joined the stream. We're currently about to play real news or fake news. If you would like to get involved this morning, then do so. If you're watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the name of your device that begins with an A. We can't say a name. Followed by the word say, followed by your guess. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, you can go to backchannel.tv. Type your guess in there, or if you're on YouTube, just type in the box below. Loads of ways to get involved. Now, the premise of real news or fake news. Oh, let's do the jingle. Will, play the sting. Real news or fake news? The premise of real news or fake news is I'm going to read some headlines out. You have to work out whether they are real, genuine headlines. They were printed in a newspaper or online as a headline. Are they real news? Or are they fake news, as producer Will just made them up? Are they not news stories at all? Producer Will has just made them up from the inside of his head.
And I gotta say, everyone, he's tricky. He's a trickster, this producer Will. So, like, some of these, you're like, oh, for sure that can't be real. He's very good. Will, you're very good at this.
So that's all we want from you. Real
Yep.
news or fake news? Let us know if you think these are real, genuine headlines, or are they fake news. First one, Allyson, and to
All right.
everyone else who would like to make a guess. Zoo, Z-O-O, a zoo under
Yeah.
fire for disguising hairy dog as lion. Is that a real news story or a fake news story? So a zoo has come under fire for disguising a fluffy dog as a lion.
Now, my little Pomeranian really has a lion look about him sometimes.
Yeah, Allyson,
But-
but your dog's that big. No one's going to
Yeah.
confuse your dog with a lion.
That's why I'm like, I don't know. Fake. I think it's got to be fake. I'm going fake, everyone. That's what I'm thinking. It's fake news.
There you
But
go.
what are you
Allison's-
saying?
Yeah. What are you saying?
What are you saying? Real or fake?
Let us know. Is this a real headline? A zoo tries to disguise a fluffy dog as a lion. Did a zoo try to pass off a dog as a lion? Let us know what you think. Real news or fake news? If you want to get involved, make a guess. The command to give your device is name your device, followed by the word say, followed by real or fake news. That's
We've
it.
all been hit hard over the last couple of years. You can see the zoo just trying to make things work. 5 has said no. So 5, I'm assuming you mean you think
Jolexi.
it's fake. Oh, sorry, Jolexi. It's Jolexi. Sorry.
Mm.
Jolexi, you think it's fake news, I'm assuming. All right. Jolexi and I are together. We both think it's fake. Yep.
Okay, I can tell you, it's real.
What?
Wait till you see the picture of this. So, a Chinese zoo tries to disguise a fluffy dog as a lion. The Henan Zoo in China came under fire as a supposed big cat started barking. I mean, it clearly looks like a dog with a back comb. They've backcombed the dog's hair. That's what it looks like. Can we get the picture up? Will?
Please
Is it
let me see
possible?
this.
Look at this. That's
Oh.
what they said was a lion.
That's a dog.
Yeah. So the Henan Zoo at the People's Park of Luhobi has come under fire after seemingly trying to pass off a Tibetan Mastiff, which is a dog type,
Yeah.
with a fluffy mane as an African lion.
No. No.
Sharon Liu, who was visiting the zoo with her 6-year-old, noticed that the lion was not a lion when it started barking. That's amazing that they thought they could. We would have got away with 2 if you had.
If it wasn't for you pesky barking dogs, I am amazed that they tried to pull that off. That is ridiculous. Wow.
That is one of the best stories I've ever read, and it really has cheered me up this Wednesday morning. They've basically backcombed a dog's hair and tried to pass it off as a lion. Amazing. Hello.
I love that the mom was like, and then the lion started barking. No, it was a dog from the beginning. Oh my gosh.
It really looks like a dog as well.
Like a dog. How do you? Anyway.
I can't stop looking at it. It's really tickled me. Real news or fake news we're playing. Hello, if you've just joined us. Are these real, genuine news stories or are they fake news? Let us know what you think. Real news or fake news? Here we go. Next one, Ali.
I'm ready. Real news or
Boy.
fake news? Yeah.
Who's 10 years old.
Yep.
Steals parents' car to visit his grandparents who are 68 miles away. Real news or fake news?
I'm saying real. I could see a child doing that. People love their grandparents. I'm sure the child was like, I've seen mom and dad drive the car. I'm just going to get in the car. I'm going to drive and visit Nana. I think it could be real. I think it could be real.
Hello to Dog, who's just joined us. We're currently playing real news or fake news. I'm reading out a selection of headlines, but are these real, genuine headlines that were printed somewhere in the world, or are they fake news? As producer Will just made them up. Dog is saying real news. Boy 10 steals parents' car to visit grandparents 68 miles away. Is that real news or is that fake news? Would anyone else like to make a guess? Dog is saying real. Thank you for joining us for the first time, Dog.
I have
Allyson
said
saying real.
Yeah.
Steve saying real. Morning, Steve.
Okay. Good morning,
It is
Steve.
real. It is a real story. A
course it
Norwegian boy took his parents' car to visit his grandparents.
Wow.
A 10-year-old Norwegian boy came up with a novel excuse after he drove his parents' car into a snowy ditch on Wednesday. He told police he was a dwarf who forgot his license. 10-year-old boy. He He drove more than 10 kilometers before he veered off the road. A snowplower driver found him and alerted the police. The parents woke up and discovered that the children were missing and that someone had taken off with a car. So imagine how distressing that is. Your car's gone, your kids are missing. You'd fear the worst. Then the boy told the snowplow driver that basically he was trying to see his grandparents, and the real story come out in the end. The children weren't injured. The car was not damaged. Everything's luckily okay. So if you're a kid, you're watching. I know we have a few children watching.
Do not do this. This is
do not do this.
Do not do this. We are not endorsing this. This is what someone else did. I bet you he got in a lot of trouble too. So
there you go. Hello to Ava, who's just joined the stream.
Hi,
and Doug is back with us. Hi, Doug. We're currently playing real news or fake news. So are these real, genuine news stories? Were they printed somewhere in the papers, online? Genuine headlines? Or are they fake news? Has producer Will just made up the headline? Real news or fake news?
And he's good. You know, Doug, you know how good Will is at this. So, you know.
Is this real news or is this fake news, Allyson, and everyone else who'd like to make a guess?
Yep.
Scientists decide Pluto could have been made up. Real news or fake news?
Pluto, like the star, because it's no longer.
I mean, I presume scientists would look into that, not the actual Disney character, Allyson.
Not the cartoon. All right.
Because that's clearly made up.
No, I think that's fake. Pluto can't be made up. Like, we know it's not a planet anymore. It's been turned into a star. We've had this discussion a few times, but it's got to be real. So I'm saying fake news. I think that's fake news. That's my opinion.
There you go. Would you like to make a guess? Scientists decide Pluto could have been made up. Real news or fake news? Get your guesses in. All right, about now.
What do you think, Hayley? Do you think real or fake?
Well, I know the answer, Allyson, because I'm looking at it.
If you didn't know, though. Yeah, because we've had a lot of talk about Pluto. Steve says fake. Yeah, Steve's with me. Fake news. Fake news.
I can tell you. Yeah, it is fake news. Well done, Steve.
Thank you,
Allyson.
Steve.
Yeah, completely fake news.
Woo! I like it when Hayley gives me the applause. She doesn't always give away that applause very easily, everyone. So
I know, I don't. Here we go. Real news or fake news? Real news stories or fake news stories? Kanye West confirms he's thinking of writing a book about how to keep your dignity when your wife has left you. Real news or fake news?
I mean, that's got to be fake because although you know what? I'm going to say, I'm going to say real because Kanye, even though he has not conducted himself that way, might in his head be like, no, I'm doing real good here. Of course he's thinking he's doing real good. I'm saying real. I think that could be real.
Kanye West confirms he's thinking of writing a book about how to keep your dignity when your wife has left you. Real news or fake news? Hello to the Start Lion. He's just joined the stream. Hello.
Start Lion.
Real news or fake news? That's what we're playing. Are these real, genuine news headlines or are they completely made up from producer Will's head? Kanye West confirms he's thinking of writing a book about how to keep your dignity when your wife has left you. Doug said, I think it's real. Joe Lexi is back with us. Morning. Is this real news or fake news about Kanye West? Kanye West. Steve says fake. Kanye West. Start Lion says, what is this? This is the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel. We're currently playing the game. Real news or fake news? Is this a real headline? Was this printed somewhere? Has Kanye West actually said this? Or has producer Will just made it up? That's what we're asking you to guess right now. Kanye West confirms he's thinking of writing a book about how to keep your dignity when your wife has left you. Steve says fake news. Doug said, I think it's real. And Allyson said real. It's fake news. Fake news.
I could see him doing something like that, sadly enough.
I could. Thank you for joining us. If you are, in about 5 minutes, we're going to be playing True or False.
The game that everyone is here for. This is kind of a warm-up to True and False, everyone, except it's called Real or Fake. So,
Doug said, I won't give you a riddle today. Because my device is playing up. Don't you worry. If you just joined us, Doug is a regular watcher/listener of the show. He gives us a riddle every day. So that's what that is about. Here we go. Next story. Real news or fake news? Okay. Also, later in the show, we're going to be chatting to the lovely Liv Harrison.
Yay, I love her so much.
Mexico to rent out unwanted presidential jet for parties. Real or fake news?
I can see that. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Say it again.
Mexico to rent out unwanted presidential jet for parties. Stark Lion saying true. Real
True.
news. Unknown
Unknown
user
user.
saying yes.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think true. Why not? That's a great thing to do because I know they probably have a luxury, a luxury. Oh no, not luxury. What is it? Where is it? Jet party. Yeah, a presidential jet. They must have presidential jets, and what a good use of them, right? Millionaires make some money off of those beautiful jets they have.
I know, but I mean, can you imagine having a party in a private jet, and then the next day the president needs to use it, and there's just all tin cans everywhere, those red cups all over the place,
The beer
sick in the
pong table's still out.
corner. Start Lion saying real. Joe Lexi saying real. It is real. It's a real, genuine story.
Yeah.
Mexican President Andre Manuel Lopez Obrador said Monday that his government would offer to rent out a luxury presidential jet for birthday and wedding parties after failing to find a buyer. It's a Boeing 787 Dreamliner. They've had it since 2018. And you can rent it out. It doesn't say how much it costs. The plane, though, was purchased for $218 million.
So they're probably going to really rent it out at a steal of a deal, everyone. Don't you worry. It'll be like, wow.
Wow.
It's
Do
a
your
good use
Owen
of
Wilson
it, though.
impression. Do your Owen Wilson.
Wow. Wow.
Joe Lexi said, hello, Hayley and Allyson. I forgot to say hi. Good
Joe
morning, Joe
Lexi, hi. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Doug said, I will share with you what I had for dinner last night. And I had a Burger King. Glad you shared that with us,
Ooh.
Doug. Glad you shared that with us. Big Burger King. What did you get? Which one did you get?
Oh my goodness, I was about to ask that question, but I thought Hayley would get mad at me if I asked what you ate. And then she asked it. Tell us about the meal, Doug. I want to know.
We want to know the nutritional content of your Burger King, Doug. Listen, you can tell us anything here on the Hayley and Allyson show. Send it to Sean Connery, Hayley and Allyson show. Within reason, we're a breakfast show, but get involved this morning if you would like to say hello. If you'd like to ask us any questions, such as, Allyson, how do you get your hair so high? Get involved.
It's a
command.
skill. I have 27 birds nesting in it right now.
It has scaffolding. Start Lion said, will you be here when where are you? I don't think the rest of the messages come through there, Start Lion. If you'd like to get involved, Joe Lexi had a burger with fries. Oh, it's all going off now. Dog had a cheeseburger with fries. Yeah, you can talk to us about anything. The command to give your device is the word say, followed by the nutritional value of your dinner last night. Or go to backchannel.tv. You can type it in there. And while you're there, hit the leave a review button. Let us know what you think of the Hayley and Allyson show this morning. Someone said, Joe Lexi said, can we play something tomorrow that's related to Among Us? I'm not sure. But listen, the thing, Joe Lexi, is myself and Allyson were very, very old.
Yeah, we don't.
Really old.
Yeah.
So we don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. Will, what is that? Will? Will? What is that? What is Joe Lexi talking about?
It's a video game.
Okay.
Will knew instantly. All right, grandmas, here we go.
Here's the thing. So a video game is like a board game on the computer.
What do computers, Will? Thanks, Will.
Smash it. Smash the like button.
Yeah, Grandma. I'll do that.
Thanks, Will. Here we go. Right. One more.
Okay.
Real news or fake news?
No.
I don't know what an NFT is as well. Hey, maybe Joe Lexi can explain what an NFT is. Do you know what NFTs are? They're those pictures you can buy and you then own them. Hello to Christy, who's just joined the stream.
Hi, Christy.
But I'm not going to do that one because it's a bit deep. Is this real news or fake news? SWAT team ends standoff with empty apartment. Did a SWAT team have a standoff with an empty apartment? True or false? Real news or fake news? Hello, Stark Lion. Hello, Christy. Hello, anyone else who's joined us this morning. We're currently playing Real News or Fake News, where we're reading out headlines. Are they, though? Are they real, genuine headlines, or are they made up? Did a SWAT team have a 6-hour standoff with an empty apartment?
I could see that. I'm going to say real, because I'm going to assume that maybe there was some weird lack of communication. Doug thinks it's fake. I'm going real. What else? What do you guys think out there? I mean... Yeah, I think real. I could see them doing that.
The SWAT Start Lion says, yes, I think that's real. SWAT team, did they have a 6-hour standoff with an empty apartment? Yeah, they did. It's real news.
Yeah,
The Dallas
yeah.
FT Worth area SWAT team forces basically had a 6-hour standoff with an empty apartment. They didn't realize anyone wasn't in there. So there you go. 6
I
hours.
think that's,
just
I could
waiting
see that
outside.
completely, right? Like, come out with your hands up. We really mean
Yeah.
it. Communicate with
wonder.
us. Not a single person. Yeah.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. This is the Hayley and Allyson show. We're here for another 40 minutes or so, yeah? We're going to be chatting to Liv Harrison very, very shortly in the show. And we end the show on a fun fact you can take away and tell your friends. If you want to keep your friends, don't tell them the fact. Stark Lion says they have to go to school, but I'll be back soon. Well, you have a lovely day at school.
Have a great day, Stark Lion.
Have a lovely day. So, here we go. Shall we play true or false?
Woo!
Yes, it is time for true or false. Tired Bat has joined us just in time. It's our favourite part of the show. It's competitive true or false, and it's competitive because I make it that way.
Really makes it that way.
We're currently drawing. Allyson won one. I won one. I can't speak. I won one. Allyson won one. Ali?
How sweet is this? Sorry, I just saw Doug. Doug, thank you so much for putting this out there. And I'm only reading it because Doug has said it. Let's not forget to make sure that you tell your friends about Hayley and Allyson. Doug, thank you for saying that. That is very polite. It is true. If you are enjoying, and I'm telling you, you're going to be roped in after the true and false. This is when it gets real, everyone. But if you do know somebody who is looking for a way to get up in the morning to start their day off, please, by all means, join us. Get in. We love to have new people. So, Doug, thank you for doing a general plug for us. Really appreciate that. Yeah.
Here we go. Let's crack on. Hello to Temporary Elephant, who's joined the stream. Also, we're about to play competitive true or false. Dead easy. All that's going to happen is myself and Allyson are going to take it in turns to ask each other a true or false question. As soon as we've answered, you have 90 seconds to get your answers in. We play some music. As soon as the music stops, your 90 seconds is up. If you send your answer after the 90 seconds, we can't accept it. No. Listen, there's no pressure to get our answer right because, Allyson, there is no prize.
There's no
prize. It's just a fun game to wake you up this morning. Although Allyson sometimes does sing a song for the winner. So, it's a prize that money can't buy because no one would pay money for it.
Oh, that joke never gets old. That joke never gets old, Hayley.
If you would like to get involved, Allyson will put you on the score sheet. It's the official score sheet. It's a piece of paper. That's the level of technology we have here on the Hayley and Allyson show. So get involved. Just a fun game. 90 seconds. Everyone loves joining in for this. We noticed that loads of people sort of jump online for this part of the show. April should be back soon. She said she was coming back in for this. So there you go.
April, true or false? We're starting
She tuned in earlier. She's like, you're not doing it yet. I'll come back later. So true or false? Dead easy. 90 seconds to get your answers in. Also, we do throw out bonus points every once in a while. If you'd like to give me a compliment, I'll give you a bonus point. No one's took me up on that yet. No one's so desperate for points.
They give us more information. They're like, here's some additional information, and we're like, every day, if you compliment us, there might be some significant bonus points in there. Because
say something nice to me, and I'll give you a bonus point. Yes, but also we do throw out bonus points as well for more. Here we go. Steve, Jacob, Quick Wolf. We're about to play true or false. Are you ready, Ali? You just sorting your hair out. You're going first, according to Doug.
Itch. Yeah, Doug said I'm going first. All right, I'm ready.
Here we go. Allyson and everyone else who'd like to play. There are 722 episodes of The Simpsons, Allyson. True or false?
God, that seems like a lot, but you know what? I feel like The Simpsons. True.
Here we go. You got 90 seconds to get your answers in. There are 722 episodes of The Simpsons. True or false? If you'd like to make a guess and you're watching Allyson's appalling dancing, the command is name your device, followed by the word say. You're giving me a bonus point, followed by...
no, I am not.
Christy said false.
Nice. Christy, thank you for joining us.
Satisfying Bobcat has just joined the stream. Would you like to make a guess? Name your device, followed by the word say, followed by true or false. If you are listening on an audio-only echo, get involved by going to backchannel.tv.
Steve, you said yes. I'm assuming that means a true.
Doug said false.
Says false. Okay.
If you're on YouTube, type in the box below.
Christy says Alexa can't.
Oh, Allyson. You can't say the name of the device because it's everyone else's. Ah.
I want to apologize to everyone right now if your devices are kicking off. You got me. You got me.
Tim, good morning, Tim. Tim said, I think that's true. It's been on for 30 years. Steve, don't get her to say it, Steve.
I'm not going to do it again. Christy just said, haha. Yeah, you got me. You got me, everyone. I said the device.
There are 722 episodes of The Simpsons, but is that true or false? Here we go. There are 722 episodes of The Simpsons. I can't say Simpsons. True or false? So here we go. Let's have a recap. Doug said false. Christy said false. What did Steve say?
Steve said true.
Steve said true.
I said true.
It is true.
Yes!
Tim said true as well. Tim said true as well.
Oh,
it is
Tim.
true.
Tim's in there. Tim, hi, Tim. Sorry, I missed you. Tim, you said true as well. Yes. Well done. Well done.
Christy said, I think there are more than that. There probably is now, Christy. There's probably one being drawn as we speak.
Yeah.
Give Christy a point just for using an initiative.
All right.
Their
Christy
initiative.
gets a point. There we go. See how we are with the points, everyone? It's
We just
very
throw them
fun.
out. Do you know why? Because there is no prize. So here we go. Next question.
All right. Number 2. Apollo 11 was the first to carry a lunar rover. The Apollo 11 was the first to carry a lunar rover. Is that true or is that false?
No idea. True.
You've got 90 seconds. Hayley says true again. The Apollo 11, was it the first to carry a lunar rover? True or false? Hayley has said true. What are you saying out there? Steve says true. Thank you, Steve. Hayley and I are doing a little head. Christy says true. Thank you, Christy. Little head dance.
I need to stop doing this so I keep getting neck ache after this show because I'm all...
Work the shoulders. Do the shoulders a bit more.
I've got really big... Do you know, I've got like American footballer shoulders. Do you like with the pads in? That's what they look like all the time. Like I'm just...
You got good, prominent, nice, strong shoulders.
I mean, is that a compliment? Prominent shoulders.
Prominent shoulders and strong legs, Doug says true. Will just Googled, 722 episodes. That is the total as it stands right now for The Simpsons. Just so you know, everyone, going back a second. Again, though, Apollo 11 was the first to carry a lunar rover. Is that true or is that false? Doug has said true. Christy has said true. Steve has said true. Hayley has said true. Get involved. Apollo 11, was it the first to carry a lunar rover? True or false?
Tim says false. Maybe they sent an unmanned rover before Apollo 11. Oh, good thinking, Tim.
Well,
You just drink that coffee, Allyson, before we crack on.
it's tea, everyone.
It's always lovely. It's always lovely to hear host digest.
Really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it, everyone. I'm encouraging you to drink your beverages. Tim, you're the only one who got it right. It is false. Absolutely not true. The Apollo 11 was not the first to carry a lunar rover. I bet you there was an unmanned rover before Apollo 11. Good job, Tim.
Well done, Tim. And you know what?
It's
The rest
okay.
of us, yes, fine. We tried.
You did try.
We did. Here we go. Allyson and everyone else. It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. Is the opening line of 1984 by George Orwell. True or false? It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. Is the opening line of 1984 by George Orwell. True or false? Come on, Ellie.
I'm saying true because you did a great job. I really like the production value. I'm saying true. I did. Steve says false.
By the way, can we just say, Christy said, good job, Tim. Very nice of you.
Christy.
Shadow's back with us. Morning, Shadow. Thanks for joining us before school.
Hi, Shadow.
Quitters joined the stream. Don't quit on us, whatever you do. We're playing true or false. The question was, it's a bit of a long one here. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. Is the opening line of 1984 by George Orwell. True or false?
Tim says,
Steve
sure, that sounds
says
true.
false.
I'm with you, Tim. Yep.
I know Tim's always like really nonchalant. Yeah, sure. Sounds true.
Let's give it. Steve said false, no problem. Christy, we did repeat the question. Christy says false. Thank you very much, Christy. Doug says yes. So Doug says a true.
If you'd like to make a guess and you've just joined us, the command to give your device if you are watching are bad dancing. Oh, here you go. Quit's already in. False. Name your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess.
Gotcha, Doug. True. Shadow, I'm with Allyson and Doug. So Shadow is saying true as well. Thank you, Shadow.
It was a bright, cold day in April as the clocks were striking 30. It's the opening line of 1984 by George Orwell. Hello to the productive dolphin.
I love your read, Hayley.
Thank you, Allyson. Here we go. Thank you to the entertaining antelope and productive dolphin who've just joined us. We're currently playing true or false. If you'd like to get involved, do so. I will explain again shortly. But the question was, it was a bright, cold day in April and the clocks were striking 13. Is that the opening line of 1984 by George Orwell? It is. It was true. Well done, everyone who said true.
Good job. That was me.
All right.
Who else was it? Me, Shadow, Doug, Tim.
And Tim.
Good job, gang. Good job. True train. True, true. All right. Next question. Number 4. Tinder. Tinder was the most downloaded app of 2020. Tinder was the most downloaded app of 2020. Is that true or is that false?
I didn't recognize you
And
saying it.
we'll put in brackets here for grandmas. An app is like a computer program for your phone. Thanks, Will.
He's getting cheeky. Right.
What are you saying?
False.
True or false? False. Hayley
False.
says false. Tinder was the most downloaded app of 2020. Christy has said true. Thank you so much, Christy. Hayley has said false.
Quitter said true. And Shadow said, I think it was TikTok. So false.
Oh.
Now you've said it, Shadow. I think you're right. TikTok is huge.
It sure is. Many
I
dances.
tried to join it. Yeah, I can't.
I couldn't get into it either.
Because you have to do all this with your mum, don't you?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. TikTok is a little too addictive, too. One time I sat down, I was like, oh, Tim says he's with Shadow. Thinks it's a false. Yep. Okay, hang on.
Shadow said, I have 3 million followers. I tell you what, Shadow, tell them to watch this.
Doug says it was false. Bring it up. Bring it up, Shadow.
That's
False.
very impressive, Shadow. Very, very impressive.
Amazing. That's more than
I
I
had 2
have.
followers on there, Shadow, and one of them was my mum. Doug said false. It was TikTok. It was with you.
Yeah, gotcha, Doug. Thank you. TikTok, you can just lose hours of the day. It's all videos.
I'm doing me TikTok dance.
You're
This is
doing
why
really
that's why I never had anyone watching. April's back with us. Morning, April. True or false?
April, true or false?
What was the question again, Ali?
The question was, Tinder was the most downloaded app of 2020. I can tell you all, false. You were absolutely right, Shadow. It was TikTok. It was TikTok.
Bonus point for Shadow for being the first one to say
Yeah.
it was TikTok. And I get a point also, so I'm very, very happy. We're playing true or false. If you'd like to join in, do so. The command to give your device if you're watching on an Echo show is the word say, followed by your guess, or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. Doug said, Backchannel makes you lose hours of the day. I mean, I was going to say that's a compliment, then you're like, losing hours watching you.
No,
Nice
'cause he
compliment.
gets-
It is a compliment.
yeah,
Thanks,
he's
Doug.
involved. Time flies by. Thank you, Doug. We're taking that as a compliment.
Here we go. Romeo and Juliet is the longest play by William Shakespeare. True or false?
False. Oh, Shadow just alerted the followers of Backchannel, and they're going to be popping in. Shadow, that's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Look, even just having you've come back again and again, and we're so grateful. So thank you, Shadow, for joining us. Please keep doing so. April says a false. Yeah, I'm with you, April. I said false as well.
Romeo and Juliet is the longest play by William Shakespeare. True or false?
I'll tell you why. Nobody wants
What?
to talk about love for that long. I bet you $1 million it's going to be Hamlet. The mad descent of a white man. Yeah, you bet. That's going to go on for hours. We need to hear every single thought he has. Every single, yeah.
Tim said absolutely false.
Yeah.
Shadow said I'm with April, Tim, and Allyson. Joe Lexi said goodbye, Hayley and Allyson. I've got to go to school. Goodbye.
Bye. See you later, Joe
Have a
Lexi. Have a
lovely
great day.
Quit said it's true. Christy
Quit's
said
joined the
false.
stream. Okay.
Christy said false as well, Ali.
Christy said false. Great. Thank you, Christy.
The question was Romeo and Juliet is the longest play by William Shakespeare. True or false? Do you know back in Shakespearean days, right? Allyson,
Oh,
I've got a quick
five
question
says
for you.
bye, five. Yes, back in Shakespearean days, Hayley, I do apologize.
So they didn't have printers, did they?
No.
So would Shakespeare have had to wrote out the script for every single performer in his play, hand by hand?
Yeah, there would have been somebody that would have that was an actual job. It was a script writer. A scribe, yeah. Don't worry, hey, April, I got you. You said false. Doug, also you said false. Great. Okay.
Hello to Ty Mom and School who've joined the stream. Doug said false, yeah. So the question was, we're playing true or false, by the way. If you've just joined us, if you want to get involved, do so. I'll tell you the ways in a moment. The question was, Romeo and Juliet is the longest play by William Shakespeare. The answer was false. It was Hamlet.
Told you.
Told you. Right. Steve said false. It's just come in, but well, I think your device had a delay there, so give Steve a point.
Steve, I'll give you the point.
School. Hayley and Allyson, I have to go to school. Well, you have a lovely day. You look after yourself.
Oh, bye, School. Have a great day. Thank you for joining us, and please come back again in the mornings if you have time. Great.
There you go.
Next question. Let's move this along. I'm going to say it the way you like it. Numero 60. Here we go. Numero 60. Diego is the name of the saber-toothed tiger in Ice Age. Diego is the name of the saber-toothed tiger in Ice Age. Is that true or is that false? Ice Age is a movie, and Diego is the name of the saber-toothed tiger.
Ice Age is also the year you were born, Allyson. Yes, true.
Okay, great. Quit also says true. Thank you. Hayley said true. What are you guys saying out there? Shadow, that's true. Shadow, you're still with us. Yay. Shadow got a true. Thank you, Shadow.
Christy
Steve
said
says
true.
Christy said true. Thank you.
Oh, everyone's on the true train. I feel like I might be right. I didn't know the answer to this. I have seen Ice Age. There's a little squirrel that's always doing the nuts. I quite enjoyed it.
Ah, I have not seen it. Goodbye, magical porcupine. Have a great day.
Say magical porcupine again, Allyson.
I got stuck on it. Magical porcupine. A porcupine. Quit. I said I watched Ice Age so much when I was younger. Yeah, quit. You didn't quit watching it. Hey, Doug says true as well. Doug, thank you for getting involved. Again, Diego is the name of the saber-toothed tiger in Ice Age. Is that true or is that false? Tim, I'm going to say false to be stubborn. I like it, Tim. We need to have a little devil's advocate out there now and again. Quit, you said true. Thank you.
I've got to stop doing that. I feel dizzy. Yeah. Shadow said I have a movie request. What's your movie request, Shadow? There we go.
April said true. Thank you, April. Got that in there. All right. I can tell you, Diego is the name of the saber-toothed tiger in Ice Age. Great job to everyone that said true.
I'd like to thank the Academy for the correct answer. Here we go.
Shadow's movie request is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. We'll make a note of that at some point when we do our one-star movie review. Let's see if we can find that one. Great. Next question.
Here we go. Next question is marzipan is made from almonds. True or false?
Oh, true.
Hello to the apathetic frog who's joined us.
Apathetic
We're playing true or
frog.
false. If you'd like to make a guess, the command to give your device, if you can see my and Allyson bobbling around like those things in the back of cars. The command is the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. Christy says true.
True. Great. Thank you, Christy. Shadow, I'm going away for a while, so I can't be with you for a little while. Oh, Shadow, listen, we will miss you. Please come back when you can. We have enjoyed having you around so much. Steve has said true. Thank you, Steve.
Bye, Shadow. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're playing true or
Bye,
false.
Shadow.
Marzipan is made from almonds. Hello to Tom, who's just joined the feed. If you'd like to make a guess, you're listening on audio only echo, you can go to backchannel.tv and type your answers in there. If you're watching, Stance, I apologise. Tim said, I think that's true. We'll need a sample to make sure, though.
I like your attitude, exactly.
Doug says true.
Doug says true. Thank you, Doug.
I'm not a fan of marzipan. Just thought I'd let you know.
Me neither. I've never been a marzipan fan. I tried, but I just couldn't. Whenever I see something that has marzipan icing, that's to me what fondant icing always tastes like, that marzipan-y type. Fondant icing is like the thick, almost like it's almost like plasticine almost. Christy loves marzipan. Hey, you can have ours, Christy, if we ever get a cake that has marzipan on it. Haley, let us know what's going on. Yeah.
Marzipan is made from almonds. That is true.
We knew it. We knew it, Doug. Steve, we knew it. Tim. Christy, we knew it. Yes. All right. I'm going to fully let that play out so we can really hear. You can really hear all the applause. All right. Number eight. Yes. Here we go.
Of 582.
Mary Shelley, 697 questions to go. Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein at the age of 80. Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein at the age of 80. True or false?
False. And I'm saying that because I did a bit of research into people who have become successful later in life, and I don't remember seeing Mary Shelley, and that would have been on there if you were 18. You wrote that, wouldn't it?
I think so. Steve says false. Thank you, Steve.
Unknown user said true.
True.
Christy said, I think she was a teenager.
Okay, so Christy, you're saying a false. Thank you, Christy. She also mentioned before, what is it? Marzipan is almond and brown sugar. I think you mentioned there too. Thank you, April, for letting us know. Tim says that's false. She was a youngin' when she wrote it. Thank you, Tim, for getting the answer in there.
80 isn't old. Look at Allyson. She's a young 92.
You wouldn't even know. Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein at the age of 80. Doug says false. Thank you, Doug. Get involved. Mary Shelley. We're dancing. We're getting too involved with it.
It's making me dizzy, genuinely.
Mary Shelley was 80 when she wrote Frankenstein. True or false? 80. I can't tell you all that. Oh, apathetic frog is back. Lovely. Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein at the age of 80. No, she was 19 years old, everyone. That is false.
I'd like to thank Mary Shelley for being talented when she was young, for getting me the answer right.
Great job, everyone. Great job.
Here we go. Question number 9 out of 582. Myself and Allyson are stand-up comedians, and sometimes when a gig's going badly, we do that little old joke, don't we, where we go, I mean, not that it ever does for us, but we'll go, oh okay, you've only got another 40 minutes left. Just to see the audience
only 2 more hours of me, and then, yeah.
Here we go. Professor Robert Langdon is the lead character in the Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. Is that true or false, Allyson?
Oh, goodness. I'm not ready. False. I'll go with false.
Professor Robert Langdon is the lead character in the Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. True or false?
April, also you put in false for the last one. I'm gonna throw you a point in right there because you got it right. So April gets yeah. Tim, but Mary Shelley never won true or false on the Hayley and Allyson show. No, you're right. Mary Shelley did not at any age win true or false.
The question was, Professor Robert Langdon is the lead character in the Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. True or false? Is it true or is it false? Let us know.
I said false,
you read the
although I
book?
will admit, no, I never read the book. So I'm working on nothing to really back my guess. I'm just saying false for the heck of it.
I have read the book, Allyson. Can't remember a single thing about it.
I watched. I tried to watch the Da Vinci Code on the movie. I gave it my all.
Tim said, I think that's true. Robert
great.
Langdon. Professor Robert Langdon is the lead character in the Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. True or false? Tim said true.
Good job, Tim. Thank you for getting involved. I think this one has stumped a lot of people. Doug says yes. Doug says true. Christy, the book was way better.
I agree with you on that from what I remember. There we go. So, Christy, you saying true?
Are you saying true? Yeah, because I don't think there's an answer from you, Christy, but I want to make sure you get the point. So was it true? That was the main
It's
character?
really important you get the points, Christy, because points mean absolutely
nothing.
There is no prize.
Absolutely
There is
nothing.
no prize.
But do let us know what you meant there, Christy. I'm assuming. Christy, yes.
true.
So
She's
she
read
says
the
it's
book.
true. Okay, great.
So, there we go. Professor Robert Langdon is the lead character in the Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. Not Don Brown, that's his brother. It's true! It is true. Well done, Christy. Well done, Tim. Well done, Doug. You won't get a point.
The rest of us, no points.
Hello to Gabe, who's just joined the stream. If you would like to get involved, Gabe, go to backchannel.tv. You can type in your answers there. Dead easy. It's free to get involved. There is no pressure because there is no prize.
No
Just a fun game.
prize.
To wake
All right.
up this morning, we're going to be talking to Liv Harrison in a couple of minutes' time. But before we do, got a few more questions, haven't we, Ellie?
We do. We're on number 10.
Whatever you do, don't let me stop you from admiring your nail varnish.
I was just noticing there's a little... I messed
Little
that one
chip
up.
in it.
All right,
Yeah.
Here we go. Number 10. A giraffe has a blue tongue. True or false? A giraffe
True.
has a blue tongue. Is that true
It's
or is
true.
that false? Hit it. We got 90 seconds now. Hayley says true. Let us know what you think.
It is true.
It is true.
Because
She's very adamant.
I've kissed
Steve.
giraffes. I've kissed giraffes before. No, I've
Steve
visited
says
the zoo. Visited
I've
the zoo
kissed
a lot.
Giraffes before.
I really haven't. That's gross. I apologize.
Dad, kissing a giraffe. I could think of much grosser animals to kiss. That's cool.
Giraffes are so pretty. Have you seen their eyelashes?
So
beautiful
long.
eyelashes.
Longest little eyelashes.
Get your answers in, by the way, if you'd like to make a guess and you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. If you are watching us on an Echo show, the command to give your device is name your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. Like Tim has said, false, unless it was eating a blue popsicle.
Tim, I was going to make a blue Smartie joke. You beat me to it. Well done, Tim. A giraffe has a blue tongue. Is that true or is that false, everyone? Hayley has said true. Steve has said true. Tim has said false. Where are you standing on this, everyone out there? What do you think? Giraffes have a blue tongue and they lick constantly. I don't know if you've ever seen a giraffe, but they are always licking because they produce so much saliva in their mouth. They have to excrete it.
I mean, that is a disgusting fact to learn first thing in the morning. Doug said true.
Well done, everyone. I can tell you if you said true, boom, you're right. You're experts in blue tongues because giraffes do have blue tongues, everyone. Well done.
Hooray.
Hooray.
I don't know why I keep using that. I hadn't used it today. I apologise. Should we go? Should we do another one?
Let's do
one more.
it.
Let's do
One
one
more.
more.
Okay, I'm ready.
Krakow is the capital of Poland. True or false, Allyson?
Krakow. Gosh.
Come on, Ali.
True.
There we go. Krakow is the capital of Poland. Get your answers in now. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. Type your answer in there.
Steve says false. Oh, Steve was quick on that. I'm regretting my decision already. Hey, Tim said the information about the blue tongue on the giraffe, that fact just blew me away. Hey, thank you, Tim. I think Will particularly appreciate
Blue
that.
as B-L-U-E.
Christy said false. Thank you, Christy. I said true. Oh, I'm regretting my choice already.
Krakow is the capital of Poland. True or false? Krakow is the capital of Poland. If you'd like to make a guess, do so now. You've got until the music ends. The command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess.
Tim's going to go with false as well. Thank you, Tim.
Square Guinea Pig has just joined the feed. I like that. Krakow is the capital of Poland, but is that true or is it false?
Doug says false. It's Warsaw. Thank you, Doug, for your answer.
Here we go. So the question was, Krakow is the capital of Poland. I think everyone has said false, haven't they? Yes.
Except for me. I said true,
Oh,
like
yeah. Allyson
a
said
silly
true.
Billy, I'm
But
assuming.
do you know what, Allyson? Sometimes you're right to go the opposite of everyone else, but not this time, because everyone else is correct. It is false. It is.
Well done.
Well done, everybody. Warsaw. So give Doug an extra point there.
Ah, Doug gets an extra point. All right, nice. Well.
Should we tot up the points, see who the overall winner was today, Allyson?
Well, Doug got the bonus point, but otherwise, Doug and Tim, you would have been tied, but Hayley threw in that bonus point. So, Doug, you are the overall winner for today.
Tim, I'm so sorry. So close to winning absolutely nothing.
To almost winning. And between Hayley and Allyson.
Is it you? It's you, isn't it?
It's you.
Is it?
Yeah, Hayley, you won today, girl. Yes.
So I'm shocked. I'm genuinely shocked.
You did. You won by one. So don't go thinking you're really great. No, I'm kidding.
Don't go thinking you're great. Right, there you go. That was true or false. We're going to have a chat to Liv Harrison very shortly, hopefully.
Yeah.
But if you took part in true or false, Allison's going to write you a song with words you suggest. So if you have a word you'd like to throw in a song for our lovely Allyson to write, I use the word song very loosely. She will sing some sort of semblance of a tune with the words in you suggest. Get your words in now. Everyone who took part can suggest a word. The command to give your device is the word say, followed by whatever word you would like Allyson to put in a song. The more difficult you make it, the funnier it is for me, the harder it is for Allyson. So just bear that in mind.
You guys have written a lot of songs. My notebook is almost full. So yeah, please let me know if you have any words you'd like us to throw in there. Doug said, good job, Hayley.
Thank you, Doug. Let's have a little chat with Liv while we're waiting for the words to come through. Allyson, you keep an eye on the words. We'll have a little chat with Liv Harrison.
Sounds good.
There she is.
Hi.
Liv.
Hello. I love that I always come at like songwriting time. This must be what it feels like to hang out with like Whitney Houston back in the day. T-Swift. I'm in the in crowd.
It's exactly.
Is that what's
like
happening?
That.
Are we on Abbey Road? This is amazing.
This is it. This is how it all begins, Liv.
You often find Taylor Swift rhyming Hotel Key with porcupine, Liv.
Listen, if anyone could, it's only Allyson and or Taylor Swift. So
exactly.
These are truths.
How are you, Liv? What's coming up in your lovely show today?
I am great. We got all sorts of stuff to talk about today. We got lots of games. Can I tell you, one of our favorite things to do on the show is to play Yay or Nay, where we just we get into like arguments, but in a good, healthy family kind, not the kind that you don't show up to Thanksgiving for, you know, like you'll keep hanging out for Easter. So we love playing Yay or Nay. Yesterday we got a huge discussion about beets and mushrooms and kale.
I thought you were headphones. I was like, yeah.
Do you ladies love kale? Is that big in?
No. I love kale.
Allison,
I love kale. I like making kale chips where you roast them in the oven with a bit of olive oil and salt and so good.
We had a half for half. So we'll be doing that and we'll be talking about some stuff that's going on in the news. Like, did you hear about the man in Japan that you can rent him to do nothing?
Yes.
Fascinated. We want that job. I want that job. Yeah.
I kind of want to hang out with him. I have a lot of questions.
You could hire him for the show, Liv, just to sit there.
That's a great idea. He could just float. Like right here.
There.
Here he is. He's right there.
He's right there.
Yes. Well, I mean, we do get paid a lot. So I'm thinking that's a good investment for the show.
There you go. And
that guy.
What Wednesday today as well, is it? What Wednesday?
Oh, look at you. You remember
Pay attention. Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, so that's where we will be going. What the what?
What the what?
You can rent him? So many questions. But can I say, I think it'd be a really good Netflix documentary, like Bad Vegan. Tell me that you've seen it.
I've not seen it. I just thought a bad vegan was someone who's eating meat, so I've not watched it yet. I was like,
Zero about vegans.
I've watched it. I've only just finished the Nightmare Neighbors one, Liv. So I'm having a bit of a break from bad people. Yeah.
I'm walking around their houses with bats, and like everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, you're," like we're gonna all have paranoia. Like, you know what I mean? Yes. We are gonna have. I wonder what we have: anxiety and depression at this point.
Netflix is the one. There's never any like nice ones. It's all like at the minute they're very big on people being deceptive, aren't they? So
I tell you what, I'm kind of like looking back, like, so that makes third grade make a lot more sense. Little Tiffany was just a con artist taking my crayons.
There we go. It's all fitting into place now, Liv. Oh, thank you so much for chatting to us. And Liv is back in about 10 minutes time, Liv.
10 minutes.
Ready. We'll see you soon.
Take care. Bye. Bye, Gaga.
Love her so much.
Thank you, Liv. Stick around. Liv is coming up. She is here next, so do check out at the same time. Allison's busy writing a song about Doug suggested the word hotel key. So that's what we've got to work with. Have you wrote it, Ali?
I wrote it.
Oh, do you know what? There we go. Ali, take it away.
Doug was the winner for today. No riddle, but that's okay. Hotel key. The only two words were hotel key, which made writing the song easy for me.
Hey, Allyson,
Thank you.
There with her song for our winner. Yes, that was a prize, believe it or not. We can come under trading standards for calling it a prize. Thank you for joining us today. If you have, we will be back tomorrow at 6 a.m. But before we leave, here's a fun fact for the day. You ready, Ali?
I'm ready.
Strap in for this one. Big fact. There actually aren't 57 varieties of Heinz, like it says. Do you know on the bottle? It always says 57 varieties of Heinz. There's not, and there never were. The company founder, H.J. Heinz, thought his product should have a number, and he liked 57.
So he just... But so is that false advertising?
I think it is. 57 varieties of Heinz ketchup. There are not. He just liked the number. It's like us saying there's 2 hours worth of content on this show. Very loose use of the number there.
Wow. Doug says
said
yes.
Enjoy the song, I presume, Doug. Who wouldn't enjoy that classic? Listen, we've got shows here all day on Backchannel. If you have enjoyed the show today, go to backchannel.tv, click the leave a review button, let us know what you think of the Hayley and Allyson show and all the other shows here on Backchannel. There are shows here all day. Lovely Liv is back 8 till 10. At 10 till 12, it's a Jam and Rennie show. 12 till 2, Anthony Davis is here. 2 to 4, Hal Rudnick with his show Your Pal Hal. And 4 till 6, Mario Smith. 12 hours worth of content here on Backchannel, the only place you can listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your device. Thank you for getting involved today. If you have, Allyson, plans for the rest of the day before we go?
Yeah. What am I? Oh, my fella and I, we have a comedy show tonight, so that's nice. We're going to drive to a show. We're also taking the dog with us, so we'll be on babysitting duties. Very fun. When he's on stage, I watch the dog. When I'm on stage, he watches the dog. It's a very exciting evening.
You just sit watching him like this.
Sit watching. Are you still okay? Are you still okay? Do you need something? Are you still okay? So that's our day. What about you? What's going on with you, Hayley?
Probably have a little nap.
Are you going to have a nap? You've earned it because you've already worked out this morning. Don't think I didn't see you on my Apple Watch.
Went for a little run at the gym this morning. So I'm going to just eat chocolates to the precise amount of chocolates I'm going to eat. It's the precise amount of calories I burned this morning. I'm like Goodwill Hunting. But listen, check us out. We are back tomorrow, 6 till 8 a.m. But stick around for lovely Liv Harrison. She is an absolute tonic, and she is up next with her show, Live Every Day. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesdays. Thank you for joining us today, if you have, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day.
Have a good day, guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.